conversations meet good coffee. Every Tuesday night, Bayou and the mayor go live to talk grooming, mental health, coffee, culture, gadgets and toys, and the gear that actually matters. No fluff, no filters, just real talk. This is the show that keeps it raw, real, bold, and unapologetic. So grab your mug and get ready to growl.
Hi.
Comment ça va, mes amis? And man, how y'all are out there in beautiful, wonderful, all over those lands of wherever we are and wherever we're being broadcast.
How are you doing, Bayou?
Oh, just woke up from a nap a few minutes ago, and we got our homie Michael Romy in the house. Wanting to know what's good, guys?
Your pregame is a nap?
Yes, it is.
We got to change. You need to be like getting. We need to get you a soundtrack, and I want you to listen to your headphones and get fired up before a live stream. You can't take it. Well, okay, you could take a nap like 4 hours before, but you can't take a nap right before. That can't be the pregame.
Well, I was kind of busy.
All right.
I was yeah.
Pull your mic a little closer too.
It's been a long day, my friend.
Okay.
And yeah. And I had to make some adjustments.
That was good.
To my system as of yesterday.
Well, the adjustment you said when you said the word adjustment was as close as you either pull that thing closer. Bring it up like go like this.
Yeah, like this.
There we go.
I just hate that my arm keeps swinging
you had
back.
A rough day?
Anyway,
I had a rough day too. I'm not like that big a deal, but what happened to you though? More importantly, you just lost your audio. I can't hear. Hey, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
okay. How about now?
I got you. What happened?
Okay. Oh man,
are you messing with stuff?
Wigging out.
Okay,
no, actually, I'm not.
You're not a fiddler. You're not fiddling with things because I feel like our ship right now. I'm gonna be the captain. I'm gonna say we're not the Titanic. We're something else. We're out to sea. We just left. We're not gonna mess with anything. We're just gonna go. Right?
Yeah.
Until something goes. You're like, that's all I want to do, Steve, is go and you don't understand it. Yeah. Is that how you're feeling?
Yeah. I've had technical difficulties all week long, but I thought that I had them corrected, but I guess I was mistaken. And what's going on, Mr. Randy R? How you doing there, buddy? Sorry, Romy, I didn't think about the sound effects when I told you hello a moment ago. But yeah, I was telling the mayor that I got this really cool microphone that I found it in a box on the side of the road. I don't know.
He's gonna go along. I sent it to him. I was being nice. We used to have it for my live stream. I was sitting in a tub, and he was nice enough, the only guy to reach out and be like, "All right, I'll go on camera with this guy." I don't know what they're saying about him. He can't be that bad. I mean, look at it. He looks kind of nice. He's got great hair. It can't be all the things that they're saying. It can't be. So you did a live stream with me, and then you got hooked. You got pulled in, and now here we are, like week 10, 9, 10, somewhere in there.
Has it been that many weeks?
We did one, and then there was a month, and then we've been consistent. So we might be at 8 or 9, wouldn't we?
Okay.
7?
Somewhere.
I don't know.
Uh,
Sometimes remember, we haven't always got the ship out to sea, if you recall.
yes, yes. I've had technical difficulties with my computer, and uh, theoretically, there was technical difficulties with my computer again, but I don't know what happened. I had to restart my computer right before this. I think maybe Dagan has passed on his bad computer vibes to me.
You're saying your day wasn't going great, though. Anything outside of live streaming you wanna share or tell me about?
Oh, it's not that my day wasn't great. It's just it was a full day. Today's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, my morning starts at about 5 a.m. because I have my men's Bible study breakfast, which happens on Tuesday mornings. So I didn't get a full night of sleep last night because I took a nap a little too late in the day. So yeah, there's always that part, and you know, and let's see what else. My wife had her nurse visit today, and then we went over to the church to help set up for Love Baskets, which is a monthly ministry our church does that provides these food baskets for families in need. And Tuesday is the lay everything out on the tables day, and then tomorrow we go back in and we actually fill the. It's not actual baskets; it's boxes. But we fill them up. Everybody gets some of this, some of that, yada yada yada. And then we went look at some apartments this afternoon because I didn't say anything last week. I told the mayor here about it, but last week uh, we received notice from the apartment complex we live in that they were not going to renew our lease, and we have till May 19th to gather up our sheep and get the flock out. GTFO. So we went look at some apartments today, and they were a little disappointing.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, it was very underwhelming because there's this complex that's right next door across the side street from our church that location wise would have been perfect, but the the girl at the leasing office, she was nice and everything, and there's some nice amenities, but not nice enough for the price. And just
It's kind of
no,
exciting, though, like a new beginning every time you get an apartment, right? Like, it's a fresh start, something new, a little bit. Are you in that mode at all or no? I'm trying to be positive here.
yes and no. I am because I yada yada the best part, the best part yada yada. But anyway, no. The apartments have carpet in them, and not gonna do carpet ever again. Sorry, nope, not gonna do it. Not with 2 cats that shed, whether they like to or want to or not. No, and according to the advertisements online, these apartments are supposedly have a little bit more square
Uh,
footage than where we're currently residing, but it must have been the extra footage must have been for the living room and the dining room because the bedrooms are actually smaller than
yeah,
here.
and that's where you wanna
And
be. That's where you wanna have a little space, so well, that's too
yeah,
bad.
it's
You just might have to you might have to broaden your search. We tell people at the mortgage office, when you're not pricing into the house that you want, you broaden the area. You think about what you have to have and what you don't, and what would be a really cool but not necessity. I don't know,
yep.
and you go from there.
Well,
There's a way. There's a right place for you, and a reason. Even though it stinks, there's a reason you're leaving this place. I believe.
oh, definitely. And we went to we actually toured 2 different complexes, and they just didn't feel right. Didn't feel like home. And you know, they both had their perks, but their perks weren't perky enough to jump out and grab. So, you know, but we still have a little bit of time. We're not going to get in all discombobulated about it because we still have some time left, and we still have other avenues to pursue, and we also have a plan B and a plan C, which we'll have to wait and see. Plan C? No, actually, I don't know what plan C is, but my wife said that we had a plan B, and I know our plan B. I'm not sure what our plan C is, but
How about how
as I
was your week? How has your week been otherwise? What
um, well, let's see. Yesterday was I had trouble with my system because of I'm always trying to make things better, and yeah, I got frustrated, so I didn't even go live yesterday. But I did go live earlier today, so that was a good thing. And oh, and speaking of which, one of the platforms that we are now streaming on is a platform that the mayor here hadn't been on in a long, long time. And what's that
Oh
platform,
yeah, yeah,
folks?
yeah. But
It's
I'm back.
called TikTok.
Great.
Yay!
Well, yeah, I started posting my videos that I had been doing on Instagram for 3 weeks now, 2 weeks, I don't know how many. And then I started just posting them as well on TikTok, and not really anybody's watching them yet, but you never know. And it's a start. That TikTok is fast. I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming. It's like for me is to be honest, it's like when you go in a casino and all the bells and whistles and it's just too much. And I'm just like, I just like dip in, post my video, have to go back twice most of the time because I forget to do the volume of the audio. Then it's finally good. But I don't know. It's cool. I think it seems like the wild, like the free range, like anything can happen on TikTok, right? Whoa, you went blurry.
Yeah, and now I'm back.
You're messing with stuff again. Yeah, you're doing. You gotta stop fiddling with things, huh?
Well, it was something that I forgot to check right before we went live. So, yeah, now we're good. Now I'm good. But yeah, I've been doing the daily live streaming thing over there on TT, and at some point, perhaps I'll start growing my follower base on IG because I'm no longer able to go live on there because they changed their qualifications to be able to go live. But I'm gonna try to make my my live streaming as well as my content creation. I'm trying to make that into my full time job for part time pay because I can't earn too much.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing is just a whole lot of stuff online and networking, meeting wonderful people. Uh, it's been nice. I have really been connecting with a lot of new folks that are really cool people, really nice people. Hey, I even met some fool from Michigan who who tried to bribe me with a microphone to let him come live with me.
Am I the
And
only
you know
one
what?
person you know? I'm the only person you know from Michigan.
You're the only person that I'll claim knowing from Michigan.
Okay, but not you don't know too many from up here though. Have you ever been up here?
Yes, I have actually.
What'd
Uh,
you do? What'd you?
I was a truck driver. I
Okay,
drove
so
around. Yes, and I see that my beautiful, lovely wife is in the audience on the TT. She's not in here, but hello to my wife. Hello, dear. And He's holding down the fort over there on TT for me to make sure that everybody behaves themselves. Because I'm trying to behave myself, but
So I told you that
but
I had an idea for stuff we can talk about right today when we get to it. But I always like to get a wrap up of how things are going. I don't want to interrupt. I had asked you how your week was. What else is going on?
yep. And there's my older brother Ziggy with it
Hello.
over there in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. That's a mouthful. Say that 3 times fast.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wow.
I've never actually left the country personally, but
No.
yeah.
If you were
I
to go
mean,
if you were to leave, where would you go?
I don't know.
You have
Never really thought about it. I'm supposed to get my passport because I got a friend who told me that he wants to take me with him to go see Metallica in concert in Ireland in July, but I may be able to get out of the country. I just don't know if they'll let me back in. But we'll have to work on that. But
what? You could
yeah,
probably see Metallica in the United States, couldn't you?
well, allegedly, uh, this friend won tickets to go see it in Ireland, and he
Oh.
has a house in Ireland, and we'll have a place to stay and all this kind of stuff. And I'll be able to go to a pub and possibly have a pint of Guinness. Although I've never really been that big a fan of Guinness, but you know, when in Rome, and
No, it's
yeah,
not. Rome's in Italy.
yeah, but when in Rome, do the same.
No, I'm just joking. I knew the phrase. I knew what you meant. I was just being obnoxious. I'm sorry.
Lies, all lies. Yeah, it's funny because I'm hearing my voice coming from the living room because one of I hear a cat. One of the cats sprang itself from out of here and left the door open. And yeah, you'll be leaving shortly, and you'll get to uh you'll get to come check out apartments with us if you want. Well, even if you don't want, you're still gonna come with us. And Papa Roach is in your area. As in the recording artist, or as in the roaches are that big in Asia?
Maybe
And that
both. Listen, if you're hitting your
yeah,
own laugh button, it doesn't count. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
It might happen. Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Yes.
Did you load that? How did you? Don't even worry about it. All right. I don't even want to know because I'm going to ask you a question and then you're going to hit a button and then the whole live stream is going to fall down and I'm going to be left here. I don't even know what to talk about. I actually do know what to talk about. I want to start asking you these questions about conspiracy theories, but we don't ever talk about them, and I don't know if it's okay with you. And also, I don't know if you had other things to talk about, like what is going on with your, like, have you been doing like anything new with your beard routine, that kind of thing? You want to talk about that first?
Actually, Saturday night's episode of BGG's Hangout with the Bayou, we had a special guest Saturday night was E. You might know him as E Rock or whatever, but we all know E. Okay, we're gonna pretend that we do. Even if you don't, and we discussed some of the bargain brands of products that are sold in the big box stores because not can't always afford the small batch products, which typically are better. But we did discuss some of the more affordable products, product lines, and I actually have used some of these. And then I got a good recommendation from for them about Honest Amish. I have never actually tried Honest Amish. Have you?
I've never tried it. I've heard that it's a very, very like tried and true brand, a good brand.
Yes, and it's a very economical brand. And everybody, raise your cup in a toast tonight. This is my
I'm not,
usual
I'm not having
fruit
water.
punch.
I ran out to Dairy Queen before the show. I was almost late. Well, not really. I mean, not really. If we're gonna be late, it's probably gonna be an audio issue, right?
Our video issue or uh, an audio and video issue. Yes, Romy said that he was a natural on the show. Yes, he was. And, if I didn't know any better, I'd think that he has been in front of the camera previously. And okay, Brian's schedule is the 4th to the 22nd of April in the US, then back to Johor Bahru for a week to finish moving out, then 3 weeks in the Philippines. Cool. Well, we've already warned the two apartment complexes we went look at today. We've already warned them that you temporarily live with us from time to time, so we'll have to like actually put you on the lease. But they're not going to charge us extra rent or anything. We just as long as we pay our pet deposit for you to be there. Yeah.
Deposits. So you got 2 cats,
2 emotional support animals.
emotional support animals. Are you the
Yeah.
litter box cleaner? Who's the litter box cleaner?
Take a wild guess.
What?
That would be me.
That would be
That
you.
would be me.
You
Yeah.
have the electric kind.
No, I wish. I don't. I don't know how well I trust that, but
It doesn't work
I'm
that
willing
good.
to try it. But they're expensive, man. They're very expensive.
It the one I shouldn't say they don't work that well. My electric litter box literacy fell off like 10 years ago. So they probably have they probably got some new state of the art boxes since I was like paying a good attention and getting the catalog in the mail. I'm joking, but we did have cats when I got married, and it did fall into my filthy hands to have to be the one to clean them. And that is a heck of a job, you know?
Yeah, and as my wife says, the one at Fuzzy's was bad. Yeah, it was really really bad. That's where we used to live, and oh yeah, $600 plus dollars for a litter machine. Well, I don't think that expensive, or at least not anything I looked at. And dude, for that price, man, there are like lots of really cool toys that I could get for that price. The heck with the
You
cats.
could scoop the litter in like 4 minutes and then just get a toy. Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
But Dagan did send me I think he sent me the link. I won't swear to it. It's a guy that he follows here on the YT who doesn't believe in automatic litter boxes or electric litter boxes, whatever you want to call them, those fancy things. But there is one that the guy actually likes. So I gotta go look and find because I'm sure I may have watched that video. I don't know, but I'll have to check it out and see what exactly he's talking about. Although Dagan and Carlos have 3 cats in the house, and I think they now have like 3 litter boxes, and I don't think they could. Well, even if they could afford it, 3 of them fancy high dollar machines. No, no. There's so many more toys that could be purchased with that. You know, there's weird products that could be purchased with that kind of dinero.
For sure.
Yes, or heck, man. Uh, for what you're talking about, Brian, Mr. Ziggy with it, that would almost cover the cost of a new, bigger, and better computer where I could do all the stuff that
How
I
many
like to
cat? I
do.
mean, how many cats could you get for $600? Like 5? I don't even know. Be a lot though. You can probably get. I mean, cats are kind of free, actually. You probably.
Um, not if you adopt from the shelters.
No. I know. Just like wild cats. The the ones that are around. You probably don't want
Yeah.
them for a house pet, but I wonder how many you could collect in one day.
Well, I don't know. I did meet one a few nights back, and it kind of tripped me out because I realized that I had a small package that came in the mail. So I went to the mailbox at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm about to start walking back to the apartment. I got all my stuff. I'm going through the mail and I hear this cat meowing. Okay, whatever. I come around the corner and I look and I see a tuxedo cat. I'm like, oh, I thought my cat Smokey had gotten out. I thought, well, dang it, I didn't close the door good or whatnot. But it wasn't my cat Smokey. It was a black and white tuxedo that I think somebody moved out and didn't take their cat with them because this was definitely somebody's pet. And oh, poor baby, he was scrawny. So I got him to come over to the house. Didn't bring him inside, obviously. He didn't like the dry food that we have for our cats. So I broke out a can of tuna fish, and apparently he was a little dehydrated because it's packed in spring water, and he drank and drank and drank and drank, and then he had some, and I haven't seen him since. But beautiful cat, and I have a soft spot for tuxedo cats, and my cat Smokey, wherever he may be, he's a tuxedo cat. He's a gray and white tuxedo.
What What do you mean by tuxedo? Is that how their striping is or their patterning?
Yes, they look like they're wearing a tuxedo. They have the white chest and
Okay,
the color. Yeah.
that's cool.
And let's see. The ones with the blue rocks that sort of just take aren't bad, but you need one for each cat, which I don't know what that. She's talking
That's the
about
litter
litter box.
boxes. Yeah, the blue
Yeah.
rock. It's like the crystalline plasticky thingies. They're pretty absorbent. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I don't.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't know how much we want to spend on litter boxes, but
Yeah. And see, Dagan turned me on to this company called Catalyst. Catalyst. Uh, that's where they get their cat litter. It's mail order, if you will, and it's not the typical play clump. Well, there's clumping and non-clumping, but it's not the typical play cat litter. It's actually biodegradable, made from wood, shavings, chips, whatever you want to call it. Which Smokey didn't like it, and I didn't gradually introduce my cats, our 2 cats, to it. I just, boom. One day there was clay litter. The next day, boom, it was this wood litter. And but man, that stuff lasts a long time. But I'm gonna have to reintroduce it and slowly because it saves a lot of money because it's you save a few bucks if you subscribe, and 40 pounds of that cat litter lasted me over 2 months. I'm not exaggerating. And now you
I don't
gotta
miss carrying the cat litter either. Afterwards, all that is it's a whole thing. But I don't know.
well, it's crazy because it's like this stuff multiplied. I mean, you scoop the litter box, and it's like, dude, looks like I still got just the same amount of litter in it that I had when I started. Because with regular cat litter, you scoop out. Well, then you got to add some more, and this stuff, I didn't have to change it. If I stayed on top of it and was cleaning at least every day, once a day. I
Right?
know Dagan and Carlos do it like multiple times a day. I'm not quite that. OCD. Close, but not quite. But yeah, this stuff, uh, it's amazing. I really can't say. And yes, apparently cat litter is the topic of discussion for today because Steve said, "Hey, let's talk about
I'm okay with
conspiracy
moving
theories."
on. I'm okay with moving on, but it's
Well,
a
it's a conspiracy theory. We're conspiring to talk about cat litter.
who would have thought though? Like you can make there'd be an industry for absorbent sawdust, dirt mixes, or whatever it is, sawdust and whatever clay. But yeah, there
Yeah,
sure
and it's
is.
eco-friendly. Like hey man, I really do worry about things whether or not they're eco-friendly. That and especially newfangled things that just make me want to say,
Shazam!
yeah,
Like, what do you mean? What do you worry about? It's not eco friendly.
it is eco-friendly. The sawdust one, it's biodegradable. Clay is litter is going to be clay, is going to be clay, is going to be clay. And 100 years from now, it's still going to be clay. Uh, Wood shavings and whatnot, that's going to eventually, turn into whatever it turns into in landfills and stuff.
Do you, when you are shopping and like say there's two equal products and one's environmentally better for the environment and the other same product is just not as good, would you uh, would you steer away from what you've always bought just to try something environmentally better, or would you always stay with what you have
It depends on the price.
if it's same price? Try it. Like sometimes I wonder, for example, on detergents and things like that. You think when you get environmental, there's like a stigma that it's going to be less effective, right? It's going to be
Yeah.
safer equals less potent, but that's not
Yes.
always the case because sometimes it's just the agent that they're using to 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 do the whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah. Hello, Mel. Hello, my friend. Well, we did try that with the laundry detergent. The laundry sheets. I don't know if any of you guys s- have ever tried that or seen it, but we did the mail subscription delivered to you each month, and it sounded like it was going to be great, and it's less packaging and this and that and the other thing, and dude, my clothes stunk afterwards. It wouldn't wash the smell out. It might wash some of the dirt out, but if you pull a shirt out of the laundry from washing it and it smells worse than it did when you put it in there, no, not gonna do it. No, wouldn't be prudent at this juncture in time.
So I'm guessing they didn't have any fragrance in it or something like that.
They did, but it wasn't enough.
Oh
Wasn't
wow.
nearly
And it didn't
enough.
clean. Obviously, if it's not taking the stench out, it's not cleaning.
No. So I did
No
try
bueno.
something
No bueno.
eco-friendly, and well, Mel says she used soap nuts. Don't think I'm familiar with soap nuts.
I don't know. I think one thing we have is alpaca dryer balls to, instead of like the fabric softener sheets. They take the static out of clothes and stuff like that. That's eco-friendly.
Oh well, yeah, I have two of those. The dryer balls that they're woolen or something like that.
Right.
That we use. Although I find that it doesn't really do jack for static cling. Although maybe we just have a lot of static electricity.
Do you remember those old static cling commercials when like socks would like stick to people's sweat? No one knows this is watching this, but well, maybe you guys know. But like the whole premise of the commercial was like you're in an office meeting and all of a sudden you turn around and there's like a sock or your drawers are hanging on your back. Those are clever. I miss those commercials. That's back. That's
Well,
what back when a commercial was a commercial to me.
yeah. Well, hey man. And the soap nuts grow on a tree and produce soap.
I really
I'm afraid. But My wife is saying, "Yeah, it still happens." Yeah, okay, we still get dryer sheets from time to time, and I use bar soap and washcloths. I went old school like that. I don't know how long ago, and that's what I do now. Well, acquired a lot of these microfiber cloths, and all you car people know about microfiber cloths because you use it to wipe down your car and stuff. Well, they make for great washcloths, but when we use dryer sheets, dude, the dryer sheets stick to the microfiber cloths. And when I say stick, I mean stick almost like a second skin. The entire sheet is not. If you lay out the microfiber cloth flat, the dryer sheet is lays flat with it, and it's attached to it. Not sure what's up with that.
I don't know, man. Life is crazy. I did, you saw, I don't know if you saw, I do know how to do laundry. I that was something I learned later on down the road. It's not a big deal. Not
Yeah, I saw your video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Truly,
if it
I
was
wasn't
posted
joking when I said
on
it's
the
one of those things
TV.
like as a married dad that like I don't know, like you're so put up that it's like this big deal. But really, you just have to have a routine. Do you know what I mean? You have to just make a routine out of it. And I found my routine when I moved out and it wasn't a big deal. Not great at it, but I think I shrunk a lot of clothes. I could be a little more careful and separate and dry stuff, blah, 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 blah. But
Oh man, you were a bachelor before you got married. You didn't know how to do your own laundry?
honestly, I just bought new socks always. It
I
was
don't want to know
bad.
about the rest of your clothing.
No, it was not good. I had like a year or two. Yeah, I had college and all that. And I mean, I would do laundry, but I never had a routine for it. Do you know what I mean? So it was like it would just accumulate and I would just take it all home or something like that. I don't know.
Oh man.
I know.
Now see, if you use the intelligent method, way back when dinosaurs were still roaming the earth and my mom was still with us, she would come visit me and take me to go get laundry done because the apartment where I lived, there was no laundry facilities. It wasn't a complex. It was a house that got split into two apartments. But my mom would take me. We would go to the Maytag laundry place here in town, and they had drop off service there. But they also, because they had drop off service, there was an attendant that worked there during their business hours. And it was a pretty little girl that worked there. And my mom thought it was hilarious because I'd go in and bring in my big old bag of clothes and I'd just start throwing everything into one machine. That was the first time we went, and Ann was like, "Stop, stop, stop!" But she started separating clothes for me. And my wife is just—I mean, I'm sorry, my wife, my mom, just shaking her head, and giggling. She's like, "Okay, I see how you're playing it. Play stupid. You're doing a good job, buddy." That's how I'll get my laundry done. Just play dumb, and somebody else would do it for me. But I knew how to do laundry, man. Come on now. It's not rocket science.
No,
It
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 isn't.
it may be brain surgery, but it's not rocket science. But
A big
yeah,
part of laundry is knowing how to fold clothes afterwards, I think. And that was something I learned at Kohl's. Thank goodness for maybe that was what I needed. That was like the key to unlock my freedom and being able to be single. I had to learn how to fold clothes because it's very satisfying to put like your t-shirt or your sweatshirt. I like that. Don't you? You know what I mean?
I just started folding my t-shirts, fancy-fied like that, uh, within the last, I don't know, 6 months to a year. Uh, I just never knew how to do it. It always come out looking uh like a raccoon did it or something.
Right. Me too. For a long time.
And I even considered ordering one of those boards off of Timu that you place the shirt face down, you put the board on it, and you follow the steps of folding this and folding that, and well, you worked at Kohl's. Obviously, you guys had the rectangle, or I would think you did.
The
Or
tables?
no, the rectangle. You put the shirt on the table, you put the rectangle down, and you
Oh no,
pull it
no,
out,
no. It
and
was all freestyle, man. Freestyle. We don't have any folding table. Like, you know what the worst ones are? Under Armour, the breathable shirts. Like it's like a puddle. Like the you can't even fold those. Try to fold a shirt of those polos with the Under Armour like breathable material. Nah, it just looks like a mess when I was here. And then everybody else there could make it look beautiful, like a picture. And mine would be like the kid that I got like the ribbon for the science fair for like going. Well, I got the
got the
ribbon at Kohl's for
participation
like going.
trophy.
Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to fold like that. But for pretty much all of my adult life, I haven't been that big on folding. Uh, I hang everything in my closet, t-shirts included. Now, it's kind of hard to hang underwear in the closet on a hanger, but so I have my method of that. But also, having been a truck driver, I always had to have I called it my road bag, my over the road bag that I had like one or two changes of clothes. And my godfather, my power aunt, taught me way back when to pack for the to utilize the least amount of space with your clothes to roll up your clothes. So I have my little folding methods and roll up and try to make it nice and compact.
Change of clothes is a nice thing when you're driving. I bet. Like,
Oh yeah.
people, it's one of those things people take for granted. A nice change of clothes sometimes when your pants are like, you're just ready for a change of clothes. It's one of
Almost
those simple
definitely.
pleasures we don't really appreciate anymore.
Yeah, most definitely. Mel, thank you so much for sharing out the live. I guess we talked too much about cat litter or laundry, one of the two, because looks like we've lost some people over here.
That's okay.
On, but every week I see that we have one person viewing on Twitch, but they never say anything. They never comment anything, and I can't see who's actually watching
But
this.
you gotta let people be like every kind of viewer. You got different kinds of viewers. You gotta let people watch their way, right? If they don't
Well,
want
I'm
to
just
talk,
curious to know who it is, and I
you
want to
never gonna
thank
know.
them. I want to thank them for being here every week, and whether you love us or hate us, thank you for watching us.
Right. That's true.
And there's no such thing as haters, because let's really be honest about it. Haters, what do? They watch your every move, so you're not a hater, you're a fan. You're just the negative type of fan. Oh, and I see Travis joined us on TT. Travis is the proprietor of Elite Home TV, which I have some of his nice little fancy Dan business cards that even have a little scannable code on the back. My fingers covering the code thing, but Travis sells these um, BC boxes. And you basically what you're doing is you're cutting the cord. Stop renting your entertainment and own it. It's there are over 45,000 movies, if I'm not mistaken, and somewhere between 4 and 6,000 TV channels. And yes, this is legal. And yet, says sold 7 today and had a great day. Yes, I guess you did. You had a good day. Uh, I am uh, an authorized affiliate of Elite Home TV. So if you order a box from him and you tell him, "Hey, Bayou sent me," he's going to hook you up with the best deal that you're going to get without actually flying over to Southeast Asia and buying it directly at the manufacturer. And he's also going to cover the shipping for you. And it's on high on my list of things that I just got to have. And I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I won't lie. But my wife does, and I really want to get one for my wife. And there are a few shows that we do watch, but we don't. The only live TV I ever watch is football, and it's not football season, not for quite a few months. And I've kind of gotten bored with football. But anyway, I could watch all of that with the box. And dude, I'm like, I'm down with that. You can even watch movies that are in theaters. Now, I somewhere in here I have a box that can do that, but it has to be programmed. And that's where you run into the sticky legal issues. Whereas this box comes to you already programmed. You get a year warranty on it. You get a 30-day money back guarantee. Oh, excuse me. And it is legal. And you got all the channels. It's not like uh, some folks like the side load is what it's called, fire sticks and stuff like that, which is marginally legal, if not legal. And say, "Oh yeah, you can watch everything you want. You watch Happy Days on the XYZ network. Well, you can watch it here, but it's not on the XYZ network. You have to go search for somewhere, someplace. No, the actual apps are on there, and yeah, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Something I definitely uh, I need to have. It is a necessity. But anyway, that's my sales pitch for today. So, uh, so how you doing there, Steve?
I'm good, man. I don't know. I had a good week. I've been consistent with my Instagram videos. I go to work, I go home, I take my dogs for walks. That's about it. I don't know. It isn't bad. I'm kind of just I had just like a life reset, and I got my routines, I got things going, maybe ready to take on some new things. Um, just kind of grinding life a little bit, and it feels good.
Well, I'm a little confused because I have seen your recent videos, and you say that, and every time I talk to you, you're about to go walk the dogs, or you just walk the dogs. I haven't seen a single dog in any of your videos.
All right, I'll get them in there. It's hard. Here's why. My parents, I don't think they really want to be in the videos, and the dogs are always with my parents. Like that's their dogs. So
Um, do your parents go with you along the walks?
they don't really, I mean, they don't really want to. They don't go they're not fast enough to keep up with me anyways. Um no, okay. So you want to see the dogs. All right, I'll get some dogs in the pictures. No problem. You don't think there are dogs, do you? You think I made them up? Fake dog. Fake news, fake dogs kind of thing.
Ah,
Huh. Yeah, no, I definitely do. I walk them separately because they're big and they don't cooperate.
ha-
They're
have,
too
have have any of you guys out here watching the stream? And this question goes to you as well. Have you seen the video where they the owners will put a mask on the little dog and let it go wake up the big dog? You,
no.
you got to look this up. Just it's hilarious.
All right, I'll
They'll,
check that
they'll
out.
they'll put a costume or a mask or something on like a little chihuahua or something, and let it go wake up the Rottweiler, and you hear a Rottweiler screaming like a baby, scared out of its mind. And not just it's multiple different dog breeds, but it's funny. quality entertainment. Hey, and I don't know if they have it. Not gonna make no promises, but hey, you get a VC box, there may be a channel for that. Watching big dogs scared by little dogs. Because I do know that they have a channel that is just The Sopranos. Hey, if that's not a reason to get one of those boxes, I don't know what is.
So what do you like to what are your YouTube stuff not beard related? What are your favorite channels that you like to watch? Or
I,
topics or content or
um, well, on YT, uh, typically what I'll watch is those countdown lists, those top 10 lists or whatever, like the 10 worst songs of all time or stuff like that. Or I'm really digging these shorts that you'll see on FB and IG that of actors, wrestlers, famous people where you'll see that them, at their prime age and then their angelified self, with the wings, walks and puts their arm around them, whatever. It's all AI generated, obviously, but I think those are kind of cool because I used to watch wrestling. Wrestling was a big part of my TV viewing habits.
what?
Wrestling.
Oh, wrestling.
No, 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 no.
In Michigan, we call it wrestling. I'm sorry.
Because in Michigan,
What are you saying?
in Michigan, you guys have wrestling, but when you watch it, the professionals, that's wrestling.
Oh.
WWE, that's wrestling. That ain't wrestling.
So is there something called professional wrestling where you are, or is it just professional wrestling?
It's not even called professional. It's just wrestling.
Okay. I mean, but
But
what do you
yeah.
do if you get in? What if you get in a fight with your friend in the backyard? What's that called then?
Wrestling.
Right. I know. So not
Backyard
professional
wrestling.
wrestling.
Backyard wrestling.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right. I like Jacob Blanket. I like Jacob Jones content. He does tobacco product reviews. Amazing. He's got near 1 million subs and most of them don't smoke. Okay. I'm not familiar with who that is. I've never heard of it. And I don't know what kind of tobacco products he reviews. I personally, I like premium hand roll cigars. So if that's part of it, I might check it out. But for YT, that's typically is where I have to go to for my tech questions and whatnot, or demo videos on how to connect something or something like that. And otherwise, that's now on TT. I just watch a lot of live streams because, like I said, I've been meeting a lot of great people, and everyone supports each other. Like the folks that are here watching our live tonight. Well, those are the same folks that when I get off over when we in this live, if they're going live over there on TT, I'm going to be in the audience. I'm going to be there tapping, sending them hearts and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I have really have no particular genre that I look for unless it's like, okay, how to program your VCR remote. Okay, maybe not my VCR remote. Stuff like that. And what are your choices
As far as what specifically?
as the videos that you like to watch or you choose to watch?
I'm kind of random. I like to if I'm into like talking to Chat GPT about something like Greek mythology or like random stuff. Like yesterday it was like comparing a chimpanzee and a gorilla's lifestyles, like how they're different, how they're similar. I know, random stuff. But it's from a book I was reading. It's just kind of I don't know. I don't have any patterns. Also, metal detecting. But I also kind of like the show. Have you ever watched Oak Island on History Channel? Oak Island, Lost, Curse of Oak Island. It's all about like there's like this lost treasure on this island in Canada, and they do a lot of metal detecting, and that's kind of cool. Like that part where they find like coins and old buttons and stuff like that. So that's fascinating to me. I don't know. I'm coming back to YouTube after being gone for a while. I just had like a fight with all so I don't know, all social media for a while, but it didn't know about. I was only fighting from one side.
Gotcha. Now, the rabbit holes that I used to go uh, down regularly, and I'm still a sucker for it. I try to stay away because I'll be on it for hours. Is reading Wikipedia.
Is what?
Reading Wikipedia. I get on Wikipedia. I
Oh,
can spend hours because they have that fancy little feature where if it's highlighted, it means it's a link to another page, and it's like, oh wait a minute, what is this? Boop. Oh wait, what is that? Boop.
right. What you're reading it, and it's like it sparks interest, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to go back and click on that blue link and find out about that after I'm done reading about this. It's very engaging.
Yeah, I go on there to look and see if a celebrity is still alive, and then before I know it, I'm reading about Russia invading Afghanistan and the the types of aircraft that was utilized when they did that. And yeah, it's no, it it's a lot of time. Just totally disappears. Just like the other night. Well, that was I think Saturday that my wife and I got abducted by aliens.
Saturday.
Yeah, man, we got abducted by aliens, man, and
That's
don't
kind of weird.
remember any of it at all. But
But you're
it does
back.
happen.
You're back.
We're back, but dude, we lost like 16 hours.
Well, maybe you gained some special powers or some insights about life or something if you lost that time.
I still haven't won the Powerball,
I'm
but
sorry. Maybe you should
uh,
try again.
or maybe I should buy a ticket.
And if you
Might
do
help.
win, it's because I told you to.
Okay, you're trying to send it to me subliminally.
You got it.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, buddy. You're not one of the X-Men. You're not Charles
Oh,
Xavier.
well, that's okay. But like I said, if you do win ever,
Yeah.
remember me.
Well, I'll think about you as I go cash in for my whole 50 cents.
Hey,
But my, will you look at the time? It's already 9 p.m. and we have streamed for 58 minutes and 54, 55, 56, 57 seconds. I try to keep the weekly growl down to an hour unless we get onto like a really good subject or people in the comments are just asking all kinds of questions. And well, sorry folks, you're not asking us questions, and we can answer everything. I mean, we're like psychic and stuff.
right.
It happened, and I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. You really like Data is Beautiful, or is that Data like in Star Trek? Lieutenant Commander Data, the what you call it, the
First
android,
lieutenant, wasn't he?
first lieutenant. He was first lieutenant. Are you sure?
Or was that Geordie LaForge? I don't even know. I just remember that name because I used to walk by while they were watching Star Trek. I did not watch. I might get into it someday, but
Dude, how could you not watch? Man, the
because my
our
brother
fate.
was into it, and I just went the opposite way. It was I don't know. It limited me.
Well,
I didn't.
one of the few shows that I do watch, and we stream everything, is that new Star Trek. What you call it? Star Trek Starfleet Academy. That's it. Is new series that's streaming on Paramount Plus, I believe it is, and we watched that, and it's pretty good. And if you look at all of the movies as well as television series that have spun off from the original Star Trek, I wonder, did Gene Roddenberry ever have any clue just how far and how many years this spans across when he originally created Star Trek?
And it couldn't have.
But it's you know it's it's going on for generations, and I'm sure it'll continue on for generations.
For sure.
And the show's pretty good. We like it. We still have a few more episodes left in this first season. Uh, Not sure how much. Got done with Tulsa King and also with Landman. And speaking of Landman, my trip to Washington D.C. back in January, one of the guest speakers at that conference was Andy Garcia, one of the co-stars from Landman, who just also happened to be one of the co-stars in The Godfather 3. And of course, when the guy said about when he said that Andy Garcia was in Godfather 3, I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, we got one mafioso in the audience. Gonna clap for that. Thank you. And I was like, yeah, that's me. But oh, Ziggy with it said that that's a YouTube channel.
All
Okay, that
right.
is beautiful. I'll take your word for it, man. I don't know. I guess I'd have had to been there. But anyway, uh, we're gonna since I like lists. Okay, yes, I like lists sometimes. Except for when it's a grocery list that gets added to as I'm walking through the store. But I'm not going to say anything about that. Shh. Nobody say a word. Blank face. But anywho, uh, it's about that time because it's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. And yeah, I got things that I have to do before I go to bed, and I got things to do tomorrow. And uh, that was that sounded like a battery is about to die.
All right.
It is a battery that's about to die on my other phone. Uh, One of these days, I got to replace my
Well,
backup phone.
why don't we say goodbye to these guys before we do that?
Yes, let's say goodbye. And do you have any parting words of wisdom for our family out there? Hey, what's up, Christian?
I would just say, hopefully it warms up. Spring is coming soon, and it'll be all right.
All right. Well, yeah, definitely. Uh, we got the bipolar weather out here, as
Oh yeah.
you may or may not have heard. Uh, it was like 82 days ago, and last night it was like 30 something. Yeah. Winter is trying to score one more victory.
Right.
But anyway,
All
hope
right. We
everybody's
should probably
staying warm.
we should probably wrap up for these guys.
Yeah, and hope everybody's staying warm. I heard that up north, possibly in your neck of the woods, I'm not sure, is either Michigan or Wisconsin. They got like 20 inches of snow.
There are like pockets. We kind of lucked out, but just north of here, I've seen some crazy videos of people just plowing out, snowing out, trying to
Yeah,
shovel out.
yeah, that's not fun. But
It's gonna
anywho,
flood. It's gonna melt all. If it gets a warm day, then that trouble.
oh yeah, the spring thaw is going to be ugly coming down the Mississippi River. But anyway, thank you one and all, everyone who tuned in tonight. We appreciate you. We hope to see you again soon, like next week. And don't forget, folks, Saturday nights, I'm on Dagan's channel, BGG Dagan. We do BGG's Hangout with the Bayou. And that's at 6 p.m. Central Time on Saturday nights. And then, of course, tune in for the Weekly Growl Tuesday nights, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Myself and the mayor. And hey, we might even have a guest next week. I'll just see what we can arrange. So remember, folks, be kind. Every person is fighting their own battle, and they'll never say a word about it, never mention it. You never know. But it's amazing what a smile or a hello, a kind gesture can do. It could mean the world to somebody, it could even mean their life. So be nice because you deserve it, all of you. So peace, love, and chicken grease. And always remember and never forget,
It's not a trend, it's a lifestyle.